Hey, hi, hello, welcome back to my channel. So this is my very first video that I have filmed in 2023, so Happy New Year. And today we are going to talk about a beauty tag that I have seen go around the past several years. I don't remember who started it, and I just thought it'd be super fun. I am going to film a get ready with me while we do this. So if that sounds like something that you're interested in, stay tuned. If you like this video at any point, make sure and give it a thumbs up. And if you like me or you're interested in this channel and the content that I create, make sure you hit that subscribe button and stick around so that you can track my know by year as well. So if all of that sounds interesting to you, then stick around and let's get into it. Okay, so the first resolution is going to be something that I do regularly but want to stop. Now, before I answer that, I'm going to put on some lip balm because my lips are ridiculously chapped, and I don't know why. It's probably just because it's cold, and the heater is running constantly, and I also live in a northern state. I live in Wyoming. I am going to prime my face really quick. What am I going to use to prime my face? Sorry, I probably should have primed this out before I started, but I did not. So here we are. I am actually going to go in with, I'm kind of testing out this product. This is the L'Oreal Age Perfect Blurring Face Primer in shade 00 Rosy. I don't know if I love this. I actually have I'm working on the Age Perfect foundation as well, and they're supposed to pair together, but I don't like the way that they pair together. So I'm trying to figure out if it was a combination of the skincare I had underneath each time I wore that combination or what's going on, because again, I don't love it, and I'm trying to figure out why, because it's supposed to go together. So anyway, we're going to put that on. Move my glasses over here, and we're going to answer this question. So the first question in the beauty resolutions prompt is something that I do regularly but want to stop. Probably I used to be really bad at like picking if I had spots and stuff, or like textural irregularities. That was a hard one to say. But I've gotten a lot better about that, honestly. So probably what I would say now is biting my lips and not in like a cute, like, come hither way. Like I literally just like pick at them, and I know that that's not helping with the dryness, but I feel like I just can't help it, because then they get all, tell me I'm not the only one. They're like flaky because they're dry, and I need to exfoliate, but if I don't exfoliate right away, then I just pick at them, which I know is bad. So probably that, which is super kind of gross. I know. Sorry. Sorry, but real talk. Okay. The next question is a brand that I want to try for the first time. So, this year, if you've seen in my previous videos, I'm doing a no-buy year. So this one was kind of tricky for me at first when I started thinking about it, but then I realized I do actually have a brand that I've never tried before that I received. So to be fair, I did not break my no-buy. I bought these products before the new year, and they just actually arrived. That brand is Joa. I got a few different things. I got some complexion products, and I got some other things. Plus, they sent me a really big like surprise box because I hit some kind of threshold, so that was cool. So that would be my answer for that, would be Joa, because I have it and it's a product I've never tried before. But I'm like, I don't want to think about all the brands I can't try because I'm on a no-buy. So Joa is my answer to that. And you will see those products in an upcoming video, because I'm going to do a video talking about products that I may or may not have panic purchased before my no-buy year. So yeah, because I definitely did a little bit of that. I'm not going to lie to you, but I have a few. When I say a few, I've got a number of products that I bought right at the end of the year. I do actually have some Christmas presents too, so I guess those don't technically count because they were gifted to me, although I did ask for some of them. So anyway, that's coming in a future video, but Joa is one brand that I am very excited to try. Okay, so this is the foundation I'm putting on, the Age Perfect Radiant Serum Foundation. This is in the shade 10 Ivory. Like I said, I don't hate this foundation. I just kind of hate the way it looks with this primer, which is silly because they're supposed to go together. I also struggle with like how much of this to put on, because sometimes if I don't put enough on, it looks really patchy, but then if I put too much, or if I don't put enough on, it looks patchy. If I don't, or if I put too much on, sorry, I cannot think. If I put too much on, it looks cakey. So yeah, I'm going to try, I've been trying different application methods like to figure out the best one for this particular product. So today I'm going to use a brush. I am using the BH Cosmetics number 3. It's just a really dense, we'll see how that works. I also do not think I'm going to do concealer today. I might, I don't know. I'm not really caring that much, but I might do a little bit just to brighten my under eyes. I have been experimenting with the order in which I apply my complexion products. So sometimes I will do my concealer first and then do foundation. And I do typically enjoy the way that that looks. So I'm going to go through and do like my under eyes and stuff. And if I do a concealer, I'll just do a very light layer. Okay. See, I think I got enough that time, but it is looking rather orange. It looks so orange on camera and I can't figure out why. I think it's a good shade match, honestly. I think it's just this brush. Maybe I got too much. Let's see. Well, let's see what happens. Okay. The next question, this prompt is brand that I want to let go of. So that would probably be, I'm going to see if I can smooth this out with a sponge. Pick up, and this is a dry sponge, so it will pick up a little bit of product, which I think I need, because I think I got a little too much. So that is looking a little bit better. I just needed to pick up a little bit of that product. It still looks a little bit yellow on camera. Let me see. Oh yeah, that's better. Okay. So now you guys can see what it actually looks like. My lighting was kind of making it look really orange, and it's really not that color in person. It looks really nice in person. It's a great shade match for me. Okay. So I think I just went in with a little too much, but I don't actually hate the way that applied. I have such a hard time with brushes, and maybe it's just me, but I can never really get a streak-free finish with just a brush. So if you have tips for that, let me know, because I would love to not always have to use a sponge. Although, I mean, I love the finish that I get from using a sponge, but I would love the option of using a brush, but I feel like literally every time I use a brush, I just get the streak city happening on my face, and it's quite irritating. So anyway, back to the prompts. The brand I want to let go of. I don't really know. I kind of tried to think about this a little bit in advance. I didn't want to cheat too much, but I don't know that there's necessarily a brand that I hate. There are products from brands that I've deeply disliked this year. So I've seen a lot of people say like ColourPop because they're like fast fashion of makeup. I don't consume a ton of the ColourPop stuff. I don't really have like a problem with them in general. Oh, you know what? I will say, I'm not loving Ofra. So I bought a couple of their lip products and I didn't particularly love them. So, and I don't really like a couple of other things I've tried from them in the past. So I guess if I had to pick one of the products that I've tried and the brands that I've tried, that would be it. But I generally don't really have like that big of an issue with most brands. So I'm going to go in with the Revolution Eye Bright Illuminating Concealer. I just like this for my under eyes because it really does brighten. And this stuff, well, it doesn't have a ton in the tube. You actually get, I mean, it dispenses onto the thing, and I'll twist this up every like third use. So I don't love the sponge, but I do like the way it applies. I just don't like the cleanliness aspect of it. So I will, like every third use, I'll twist some more up. And then in between uses, I just use what's already on there. So now for my under eyes, I do feel like I can go in with just a brush and be okay. I'm just using this to kind of brighten up under there a little bit. I do sometimes use a color corrector, but I'm not going to bother with that today. So next question is makeup techniques that I want to try. Now this one I do know the answer to, and this is something I've never done. And I know, you know, it's kind of half and half on who does it. And I know some people do this just based on what look they're doing, but I would love to try and do my eye look before my complexion products or like my base products. So like go in, do my eyeshadow and all this stuff, and then apply foundation and concealer. I have never done that. And I have some kind of mental block about messing up my eye look with my foundation, or like not being able to get my foundation, you know, to look right around my eyes, around my eye area, if there's already product on my eye. I don't know. I want to at least try it. I struggle to wrap my brain around it, but I'd like to at least give it a try. So real quick, I'm going to go in and set my under eyes. I am going to use this is the Bite Beauty Boundary Breaker Peptide Setting Powder in the shade Pineapple. So this product actually was not even released prior to their closing. So Bite Beauty is no longer a brand. They have closed. They did close down in 2022. But this product never actually released before they closed. So I think what happened was they had this stuff ready to go to stores, and then they closed, and they are now, or then they had all this product, so they sold it to a Marshall's, or I actually don't know how that acquisition process works with Marshall's, but it ended up in Marshall's and like TJ Maxx stores, because that's where I found it, was a Marshall's. I found it at my local Marshall's and snagged it because I love the brand. And I was kind of late to the game on them. I never even actually tried any of their products before they closed, which I'm so sad about, because like I love their glosses. I love all the powders I've tried from them. So I'm just going in and kind of setting my T-zone. I'm not even going to set like my whole face, I don't think. I'm just going to do around here. So I'm just going to go in and do all of that really fast with this teeny tiny brush, because I don't actually have anywhere to be. I just wanted to do my makeup and sit down and talk and film. So anyways, that is the Bite Beauty. I actually think I'm going to go in with some cream products. I have some cream products, and they were new to me this year, and I'm still figuring out the best way to use them. So we're going to give those a shot. The next prompt, sorry, I have a very small space to work in here, and I have all of my stuff just sitting out. So the next question is product I want to leave behind. Now, I don't know if this is a product category or a specific product, but I'm going to take it as a specific product, because there was one product in particular that I hated so much this year. And I don't use that word lightly. There are a lot of products that I don't like, that I know just maybe weren't the right one for me, but are great for other people. This product, I have not talked to a single person who liked this product, and I've talked to many people about this. It was the Makeup Revolution Super Dewy Tinted Moisturizer. I no longer have that. I'm actually going to film a video talking about the items I've decluttered. I'm not going to go through my whole collection and like pull things out as I go, because I'm working on that makeup collection series. It's all scheduled to go up. But I will do a video talking about items I've decluttered. I don't even think I still have that one. I literally think I got so mad at it that I just threw it in the trash. I did not want to I didn't want to punish anybody else with the use of that product, because it was so bad, just so bad. And so I don't have it to show you, but I'll pop a picture up in my declutter video. But anyways, it was the, again, Makeup Revolution Super Dewy Tinted Moisturizer. Nothing dewy about it at all. It was so drying. I already have very dry skin. So I'm like, oh, super dewy, great. No, it was bad. Not dewy, not moisturizing. It was tinted, but that was about it. It was hot garbage. I really hated that product, and I don't hate a lot of things. So, okay, let's go in and do cheeks. I'm actually going to go in, funnily enough, there are some Makeup Revolution products that I thoroughly enjoy. One of them being the Revolution. This is the Ultra Cream Bronzer in the shade Light. I love this stuff. It is so freaking good. It was a toss-up between that and the Oma Double Take Stick. but I think I am going to use this. I really like this. So I'm going to go in with that, and then I will do cream cheeks as well. So let me just figure out what I need here brush wise. Okay, that can be for that. Okay. Next question is a product that I'm going to give a second chance to. Not the Makeup Revolution Super Dewy Tinted Moisturizer, I can tell you that much. Probably, oh my gosh, okay, you guys, I love this stuff. I'm so excited. I love this stuff. And it just goes on, so it looks really pigmented, but it blends out so pretty, you guys. It's so cute. I love it. And I do have a little bit extra on my brush, so I'm gonna go, I always kind of go under my jawline a little bit to chisel it. Just kidding. Just to kind of give a little shape. I love that so much. Okay, back to the question. Product I'm gonna give a second chance to. I don't know, guys. I don't really know if there's a product. I have just recently gotten back into makeup, so I don't know that there's necessarily a product that I want to give a second. I'm trying to think back to, you know what? The Urban Decay Naked palette. I had not the original. Actually, I had the Naked Smoky palette. And I had that one for a very long time. And I ended up just chucking it because it was so freaking old. And that one I might get again. I don't know. I got rid of it kind of on a whim, and I kind of wish I would have kept it. So maybe I'll repurchase that one if it's even still available. I honestly don't even know if that thing is still available. It wasn't a terrible palette. I just didn't know how to do my makeup very well, but I think it had a really great mixture of, like, it was a great neutral palette. So that one I might, sorry, I gotta get some creasing. That one I might try again. We'll see. Actually, no, I'm not going to give that this year because I'm on a no-buy. Duh. I'm not going to be purchasing any new products. Now, if I happen to use up an entire category of products, then I will buy a new one. The odds of that happening are basically zero. I have so much product. If you see my makeup collection videos, I posted a total inventory on my Instagram. It's _Allie. I have a lot of products. I literally think there is no way I will use them all up. I don't even think I'll use up all of my mascaras or eyeliners or brow products. I might use up all my brow products, but I seriously doubt it, you guys, because I have so many. So the odds of that happening are very slim. So I really don't think there's any products I'm going to be buying makeup wise. But I guess maybe I could think in terms of like skincare products. Oh, actually, I do know. If we're going to talk skincare products, I could do the Timeless CoQ10. So I just used up a bottle of that, and I'll talk about it in my next empties video. I did not hate that product, but I have this sneaking suspicion that it was actually drying out my skin towards the end. I had the 4-ounce bottle, so I cut that out. I have not replaced it with any other serum. I am trying to minimize my skincare routine. And so if I get done with the serum that I'm currently using, I may repurchase that one because I'm trying to cut it down to like 1 serum per night. I do Skin Cycle. So I've got like my exfoliating serums. I've got my retinoid serum. And then I've got like a peptide serum that I use on my 3rd cycle night. So if I run out of that 1 serum, my peptide serum, I may go back to the CoQ10. But I don't know. I'm going to see how my skin reacts to the one I'm using now. But that one I may go back and do. So we'll see. Let me finish my bronzer here because I didn't really. This one I will say you do not need a lot. Like I said, it does blend out really nicely. But it's easy. It's easy to go a little bit ham with it. So like I literally just get like 1 dab in there. And that's enough for this. And I'm barely doing anything with it. Like I'm barely picking up that much product. It's just extremely pigmented, but it's very creamy and blendable, and it looks real. This shade in particular is great for me because I don't feel like it leans too warm, but it also isn't so cool that it is a like contour, but it kind of works in both capacities. So I don't know. I like it. I wouldn't call it a bronzer. I don't even really know enough about makeup to know what that really means, but I like it. Makes my skin look nice. Okay, done with that. So next we're going to go in with another Makeup Revolution. I don't hate Makeup Revolution because I like a lot of their products. I have many of their products and I really enjoy them. Like I use today, especially, this should be an advertisement for Makeup Revolution. I used their concealer. I'm using their cream bronzer. I'm using this product from them. This is another item from the Super Dewy line. This is their Super Dewy Liquid Blush in the shade Flushing For You. I really love this product, you guys. It's very nice. I'm actually going to mix it with another product to kind of give myself a little bit of a glow. So I'm going to go in and kind of dab this on my cheeks. And then I'm going to mix it with this Revolution Bright Light Highlighter in the shade, what is that? Strobe Champagne. This is with quartz. I'm not really sure what that means. Is there quartz like crushed up in this? Probably. So I'm going to go and dab it on my cheeks, and then I'm going to go in with this and dab it on my cheeks. Actually, I might go in with this first and then kind of blend it out. But I don't hate Makeup Revolution. I really enjoy their products, a lot of them, honestly. Let's see. Product they gave a second chance to. Okay, next question. A resolution for my channel. This one's easy. So this is a fairly new channel for me. I actually started this channel a while back, had some other videos on it that were not related to the content that I make now. So those have since been removed. And now on this particular path, it's just started. So it's new. But some of my subscribers were there for my previous videos. So some of that is kind of being weeded out now that I'm posting different types of videos, but I would really love to make it to 1,000 this year. And I know that's kind of a lofty goal because I have under 300 right now. So I would just really, really love to do that. Oh my gosh, this top won't come off. Why is that not coming out? Oh, because I'm a wuss, that's why. I just think it would be really cool to get up to that number for, a couple of reasons. One, because that's, as far as like monetization goes, that would be really cool. Because that's one of the thresholds for monetizing your channel. But also just because it feels like a good round number to try and get to. So, okay. This is like, it's a very subtle highlight, I feel like. And I am going to mix it with blush. So I'm kind of going in heavy with that. We'll see what it looks like. I've never actually mixed these two particular products. But I've done this sort of thing before where I mix like a blush and a, this is pretty pigmented too. So I actually have some of that on my fingers and I'm just going to kind of dab it over the top and just kind of go with that. And then I will go in with a brush and blend it. But yeah, that'd be super fun to get to 1,000. Sorry, this feels like a very scattered video. My mind is kind of all over the place today. I have a lot on it only because I am going back to work tomorrow. My kid's going back to school tomorrow and there's just a lot. We've all been out of our routine for such a long time. It feels like that I'm like, well, I don't even know what to do with myself. So I love the way that is looking. It's very glowy. I'm not even going to go in with like a separate highlight only because I don't really think I need one because it's very glowy. Okay, very cute. It's like, I think it's picking up really heavy on camera, but in real life, I feel like it's a little bit more subtle. I'm just going to blend out this bronzer a tiny bit more. Cute. Okay. The next question is a skincare resolution. So I've got kind of a couple. My first one would be to, like I said, I'm working on minimizing and kind of streamlining my skincare routine. I don't have particularly, I'm going to reapply some chapstick. Y'all, my lips are so chapped. I don't have particularly reactive skin, I wouldn't say, but I do have rosacea and have dry skin. I have aging skin, and so I want to make sure that everything that I'm doing is not going to be too much for my skin. if that makes sense. So I do want to streamline and minimize. So for my eyes, I'm just going to do a super easy kind of wash of color. This is the Essence Bonjour Montreal palette. Really pretty. I would say it's mostly neutrals, but it does have some fun pops of color. So I'm going to go in with like this. I'm going to go in with this brown shade right here. It's sort of coppery, not like super copper, and I'm just going to put that all over my lids. And I'm just going to make that my one and done. Because I just want something simple today. So my other skincare resolution, so minimize and kind of refine my skincare routine. And then my second one is I just want to kind of learn to embrace the lines that I do have on my face. I do have smile lines, which I don't hate, but I do have forehead lines too. I've got a little bit of a line kind of in between my eyebrows. I've got some pretty significant lines on my neck and a little bit like on the top of my chest at the base of my neck. And there's not a lot I can do about those if I don't want to do procedures. And I don't really want to do procedures. I'm not that worried enough about it. So I would really just love to get more confident with those and kind of learn to embrace them. I am going to do my brows off camera and then I will come right back because brows are stressful for me. Okay, guys, I'm back. So I apologize if things look a little bit different. I did get a phone call while I was doing my brows, so I had to use my phone. Anyway, my brows are done. I will say I am using, I've been using this Too Faced brow wig, and I don't know how I feel about it. I don't know if I love it. It does give me fluffy brows. Can you guys see those big fibers on there? So it's got big, like really long fibers in it, and they're really like thin, long fibers. So it does give me like nice fluffy brows, but it's messy. Like I feel like it's not super wet formula. It is wet, but it's not the wettest formula I've ever used. But the brush is really big and the fibers are really long. So it's hard to get kind of a really precise application. And I feel like I struggle with it every time I use it. Sorry, my face is kind of itchy and I'm trying really hard not to scratch it with my fingernail. So yeah, I still have not decided how I feel about this, but also I did have to turn a light on because it's getting dark. So I think the last thing I'm going to do is mascara. I'm not going to worry about eyeliner, but let's do the next question first. So the next one is number 9, a beauty challenge that I want to do. That one's pretty easy. So I'm doing my no-buy year, and I guess you could call that a challenge. It's going to be challenging. So we'll go with that one. Let's see. For mascara today, I'm trying to use up this Maybelline Curl Bounce. I really liked this when I first bought it, but it dried out really fast, and I don't love the way it feels now that it's a little bit drier. It's a little flaky. It does curl my lashes, and I do enjoy that, but I just don't love the like way the formula sits now, or the way it applies now. I had a sample of it, and I really enjoyed the sample, and I'm wondering if the reason I enjoyed the sample so much is because I used it up before it got too dry. So that could be. So let me go in. I'm going to do my mascara, and then we'll do the last question. Okay. Mascara's done. So another annoying thing about this, actually a couple, I really guess I don't feel like I hate this mascara, but it does have some annoyances. Another thing, it is round. Okay? You can't just set this down. You can't, it just falls. So thankfully I've got like a little lipstick organizer that I can just set it in while I'm using it. Otherwise you have to lay it down, and I don't like that. I mean, I feel like the product probably wouldn't like run out of it, but it's annoying. You can't just like set it down on its end while you're using it. The other annoying thing is, while this is flaky on my lashes, or tends to flake, it also manages to smudge on my lid while I'm applying it. So I don't know if you can see on this lid, I did get a little bit on my upper sort of set back from my lash line. And I don't think it's super obvious once it's all applied, but I'm like, it's flaky and it rubs off on my, I don't know. I guess I don't feel like I hate it, but it does have some annoying things about it. So there's that. But that is my face done, I think. Pretty sure. Oh, I should do a lip gloss. So let's go in with, I want something shiny today. Ooh, let's go with Catrice. So we're going to do, this is the Catrice Powerful 5 Lip Balm in the shade Luminous Grapes. And I really like the Catrice lip balms. I actually went to their website like right at the end of the year, and they're not actually taking orders right now. I think you can get their stuff on, hold on. I think you can get their stuff on Amazon right now, but their website is like, they're not shipping right now. And I think they've just had a higher than larger influx of orders, which is good for them. I mean, I guess that's a good problem to have, but if you try to order this, it might direct you to the Amazon website, or to the Amazon website. Oh my God. Anyway, to Amazon. But I do highly recommend this. I also have it, excuse me, I have it in the shade Fresh Acai Berry, and they're very similar. So I'll hold them up next to each other. They are extremely similar. This one's a bit pinker. This one's a bit more dusty, kind of a mauve. And if you notice, this one actually has some kind of glitter in it, and this one's a more like just opaque, no glitter formula. So, but I do really like those. Obviously I have a type. They're both really good. Definitely recommend. Okay, last question is beauty question number 10. Beauty habit that I want to stop doing. What do I want to stop doing? I don't know that I have any like super terrible beauty habits. Oh, a beauty habit I want to stop doing is using the same things over and over. I really want to rotate through my products a little bit better. And I do actually think I'm going to do a project pan or like a daily basket. Although I've got all my stuff right here in front of me. But I think if I do like some kind of focused project, it will help me work through some products. So maybe that's it. Maybe it's, I just want to spread the love a little bit more with my products. So anyway, this is my face done. That was my beauty resolutions for this year. I know it's a little scattered. That's kind of where my brain's at today. So thank you guys for sticking around. If you haven't already and you enjoyed this video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you enjoy this content and you want to see how my no buy year goes, or you're just interested in this type of stuff, beauty and all that, make sure you hit that subscribe button before you leave. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.